Hey Taurus Seeker, welcome to your yearly extended, super duper extended Ministress of Magic 2019 for Taurus, Sun, Rising, and anything else you might resonate with. I love you. Welcome back to the Existential Shift. If you're new to my channel, happy to have you. Okay, this is Palo Santo. It's clear a little bit. January all the way through December, the 13th significator that symbolizes the entire year, 2 clarifiers for each month, 1 rune for each month, and we will finish up with oracles. This is a very focused year for you, Taurus. I'm feeling extreme focus and accuracy. You're not taking any prisoners. 2019 is your year. You're like, I'm going to make things work for me. I like it. I like that strong, decisive, focused, clear-minded Taurus. I like it. Okay. I'm going to start with looking at the significator of this entire year. I want to see what rules it and what is beneath it. Let's start with the rune. TAURUS. Okay, Aries. This was the same rune for Aries for the entire year of 2019. So maybe you want to watch Aries. Or maybe there's a correlation between Taurus and Aries this year. TAURUS is, but let me first open up the rest. The Emperor. Wow. Very strong energy for you guys. And the Emperor is also Aries. Okay, so maybe there's Aries in your life. Maybe you can resonate with the energy of Aries, maybe in the reading. And here I have 7 of Pentacles and 4 of Swords. There's massive focus. This is exactly what I started saying. And I swear I didn't look at the cards. I mixed them. I kept them with their head down. So I'll, so it will be alive with you guys, this reading. 447 TAURUS. This is highly focused energy, very decisive, very goal-oriented, very accurate, very wise, and patient. This is not the type of, because of 7 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords, I know that it's very grounded as well. You're not rushing. It's not like fire, ego type of wanting to be focused and in control. This is very accurate, very grounded, intense but calm. I really like this for you guys. You are setting down foundations for long years ahead to come. Some of you are opening a business or becoming a head of an organization or being promoted in a way. You're taking your time with it to think. You're putting your seeds in the ground and you're watering it carefully. You're using your mind and your intellect. You're using your force of will. And let's just say if there's any adversity throughout the year, you're winning, okay? So if you're ever feeling a little bit off, I don't know which month will bring, I'm sorry. But there's a very strong force within you that is not taking any bullshit. And I don't see anyone daring mess with you with this energy around you, honestly, Taurus. This is very good for you. I have 2 4s, very, very grounded. You're on your route. Many of us are on our route. So far, Virgo and Aries and Cancer seem to be on their path, and I like it. So this we'll leave here for now. And let's go to your year. I'm so excited to unveil. Wait, I need to fix my socks. Okay. I need to be ready for my Taurus reading. All right, January 2019. Are we ready? Born ready, huh? The Emperor is always ready. Oh. Hey, Capricorn. Hey, little devil. This is when the fire comes out. And this is when we might be feeling a little too much in control. We're taking it a step too far with our ego and maybe kind of needing to tone it down a little bit. January, we want what we want, how we want, the way we want. And it's a lot of sexy time. There's a lot of fire energy here. Let's see the big picture. So I have the devil, sorry, I should put it here, with awesome 3 of Pentacles and 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, we're working hard. This is about money. This is about money. And I'm not judging. I'm not complaining. The other way around. I'm proud of you. I'm happy. Good. It's about time. You've been through a lot. You've sacrificed a lot. I like that you're taking control over your life and you're like, I need to get my business in order. Tear in reversed. Okay. Taurus. Okay. There might be a relationship in your life that is just about sex, for now anyway. Because someone is highly focused on putting their affairs in order and taking care of their funds. This could be you. This is very earth energy. This could be someone in your life that you're involved with. But like the essence of emotion and water and feels and the higher self is a little bit being put on the side for this month of January. And there's just a lot of taking care of business. Now it's almost like robotic. It's almost like one step at a time. This is what I need to do. There's not necessarily spiritual passion into things. More so practical needs, practical wants. And I'll be honest with you, Taurus, I like it. No, I do, because I think you need this. Now, be mindful with promises that people make you, especially on the emotional realm. Take your time with it. Make sure that they actually mean what they say and they say what they mean. If this is you, it's okay to not want anything serious or to go too deep. It's okay. It's okay to want to be on the surface level. You're allowed. You've been going deep for so long. You've been going I care for so long and for the other for so long. Yes, it is about time you take care of yourself. But be mindful to not be too extreme with it and have your communication fair. Okay, so if you're only interested in one thing, be clear about it, right? Be upfront about it. Because there's nothing wrong with it. It's okay. Now, very few of you are challenged with your sexual world. Something about your sex life. I don't know if there's a challenge there, either difficulty with achieving orgasm, or if you're a male, then maybe you're having a hard time getting it working. It's stress. It's stress. I know I said I like that we're working, but don't make it come at the expense of your emotional well-being. This might be also a little bit fear-oriented. We're afraid to lose, so we're focusing on work, just to have money. Hey, this is how we attain, right? So it's not always bad. Fear can be a good thing. Fear can boost us and push us into doing the right thing for ourselves, to either be careful or achieving things, but as long as it's not too much. Control the self. Be mindful of yourself. Always be mindful of why you're doing what you're doing. Observe. Observe yourself constantly throughout January. Practical affair, mundane affairs, it's okay. It's good. You need to straighten out your situation. I get it. I get it, Taurus. It's okay. Just come back to this reading throughout January to remind yourself of being balanced, okay? Alright. I'm actually happy in a way that Tyr is... Oh, I'm going to show it to you this way now, every time. Yeah, so you can see it. I'm actually okay with Tyr being in the reverse and not in its upper, because that would be a lot of ego and wanting to control and win this combination. But this shows me that the devil here is not about anybody else. It's about himself and wanting to take care of himself, and kind of focuses on the self and on material aspect of his life. And you know, sometimes we need to do that. But on the other hand, it could also indicate someone with not positive intentions, who's very deceitful and lying, and say what they, you know, just say what they need to say in order to get what they want. Okay, this could be an ex-boyfriend or someone, or an ex-partner. Doesn't have to be a man, although this signifies his masculinity. But this could be an individual that gives you promises from here until the moon just to get what they want, and they don't necessarily mean it. Okay, so be very grounded and mindful to someone who overtalks and gives promises, or to someone who can't give promises at all. Don't push them, because you don't want to see that side of them. And if it's you and this is your energy, I suggest you focus on actions, on your daily mundane actions, until you transmute this type of energy and snap out of it. It's not good for anybody. All right, February. That was an intense start. Lovely. The world. Love it. Yeah, there's achievements here. There's a, this is very good for money, this beginning. I like it. It's okay to put aside romance and idealism and take care of yourself, Taurus. And that's what you're doing in the beginning of 2019. And you know what? I'm proud of you. It's about time. Ooh, well, spiritual can't always leave us. 6 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So I should actually be doing this. I'm sorry. How would I do this? And that way we can both see it. Huh? What do you think? What do you think? Yeah, that's good. Wungo in the reverse. Okay. Okay, guys. You are... Listen, joie de vie is important. I understand if some of you went through the ringer. I get it. This would have made a great combination if I hadn't had Wungo in the reverse. Because here's the thing. Wungo is joy of life. And I'm connecting it, right? So I see here someone highly capable, highly smart, who does what they need to do to succeed, to progress. And you also are very in tune with your instincts. They're very sharp. The devil and the High Priestess, your instincts are very heightened in this time, especially in the first 2 months of the year. And you manage to make good decisions. You're very sharp, you're very focused. But I feel like something in you is a little bit, you know, the heart. I have no water still. I feel like something is going on with your heart, Taurus. Either some of you have experienced massive pain, where you, it's not a prediction, I'm talking past, like you know what I'm talking about if this resonates. You've experienced a lot of pain and disappointment or agony. And something there is just kind of, and you decided it's a survival mechanism to just focus on your work and on your achievements and on your actions. And listen, it's a good mechanism. It allows you to survive. It allows us as humans to, you know, get up, dress up, show up. But if you go too far and you shut down your heart, how will you enjoy it? You're getting to the top, Taurus, this year. I see it in the start already. Money's coming, recognition is coming, opportunities are coming, appreciation is coming, but you're hiding something. Or someone in your life is hiding something. There's something not completely that sits right. And you know what it is I'm talking about. This is not a secret to you. Okay? And it kind of, in a way, makes it difficult for you to enjoy this financial abundance or success or achievements. It's like you went from one extreme to the other, from being completely heart-based and spirituality kind of oriented, to only matter, to only surviving, to only just working, just doing, just succeeding, it's escapism. You know, you're running away from your pain. Maybe the pain is too great, which I understand. I do. I need you to wake up every morning and with the things that you're doing to get this success and focus, I want you to remind yourself, by any way that resonates with you or works for you, remind yourself why you're doing it. Stop and smell the flowers at any opportunity you have. Remind yourself the small beauty in life. And if some of you, it's just a matter of feeling blocked, like inspiration-wise, then do the same advice. Stop and smell the flowers and inspiration will return. Taurus, yes, you deserve safety, which is what you're working on now. But you also deserve happiness. I really want to see you happy. Don't shut down, okay? Okay, let's continue. March, yes, okay. Well, we don't know what these will bring in this, but we'll see. This is what I was talking about, the joy of life, joie de vie. Okay, March, going out more, you're expressing yourself more. The sunlight is back. Still sexy and fun time, by the way. But wait, let's see. Oh, great. Oh, okay, 9 of Swords and the Sun. Taurus, if you're depressed and you're hiding it, I know it's not all of you, obviously, but if you are, I need you to talk to someone. The Guys, okay, this is good. I'm happy to see this. This is very good. This is a very strong rune that pushes through the darkness. It pushes through the dark night of the soul, and this is dawn, and here we have the sun. So this is beautiful, beautifully synced. Really fantastic type of communication from the cards and from the rune. I have strong fire, strong Leo, strong fire elements. Leo or Aries or Sagittarius, but I'm getting, because I had the Aries connection, so either Aries or Leo. But these are general rates, so not necessarily. There's also Capricorn here. Wungo, by the way, can be the letter W. Til can be the letter T. The Gaz is the letter D. Look, March is when the light will come in through the cracks. I'm sorry, I stopped. It was a dramatic pause. I don't know if you heard it, but someone was honking their car massively non-stop just now, and I'm like, I'm not talking through this. My words are holy, and I'm gonna wait until this motherfucker shuts up, and then I'm going to talk. Yeah. So March is looking much better, Taurus. Look, everything looks good on the surface. There's nothing allegedly, like, you're succeeding. Your mundane life, you're good. You got it covered. Work, life, business, you got it covered. But inside, that's what I'm worried. I'm worried about your inner like what it is that you're experiencing now that is might still affect you, or you know, some sort of pain that you're carrying with you. It's still here in March, the Nine of Swords. It's like you're happy and lively and up and about and the center of the party during the day, but at night it's like the dark night of the soul. But I see you breaking through it. So this is a process. And there are very benevolent people in your life around this time that brings you joy. Great experiences, great success, great achievements. I see you really succeeding. For those of you who are artists, this is a very productive, fruitful time for you. By the way, this here in February could be like an artistic offer. I know it's for very few of you, if any. Very artistic offer that, like something in the media and the creative world, where it can give you like success or acknowledgement, or you know, being known. It's just something you're not necessarily excited about. You're not necessarily passionate about. It could be a role in a movie that you know pays really well and it's really going to succeed. You just don't like the script, you know, something like that, and you're doing it just because it's the smart thing to do, which is okay. And potentially in March you're working on it, and you're the star and you're great and everything is wonderful, but you just don't really like it. It's just one option out of many. This is someone who goes out who's always invited to parties and is very popular and puts on a good show of the happy, successful, all is perfect person, but inside there's something that is deeply wounding. I don't know what this is, Taurus. Everyone is different. They're going through something different. Maybe you discovered that someone lied to you, or maybe you lost someone. I don't know. But whatever it is, March begins to show, you know, at least here she's getting up out of bed. See, here in February she's in bed. Sorry, not in February. In the Four of Swords, that is like significant that we started the reading with. And here she's like, okay, I need to get out of it. I need to snap out of it. So you're doing the right actions in March. You're getting out. You're being happy. You're allowing light to come in. This shows me that this is temporary, and you're really, it's a breakthrough. March is a breakthrough. You'll feel a whole lot different in March. You'll start feeling a whole lot different, okay? This is a very interesting reading. And I'm always amazed by how the cards and the runes communicate. They're doing it so smart. April. Grab a little water. Four of Cups. Lovely. Ace of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Yes. And Kenaz. Okay. You in April are deciding to take control over what it is you truly want. You're reconnecting with your heart chakra. You're no longer all about just the money and just the practicality, and you're like, wait, let me remind myself who I am, what I love. Something in March kind of was a breakthrough for you. You were reminded of your joy, of what makes you happy. And some of you are becoming more discerning with offers that you're getting or things that you want to do, and you're like, no, I'm only going to do the thing that I'm passionate about. I'm only going to do the thing that makes me happy. I'm open to the things that I'm open to. Maybe you've achieved a certain level of success that allows you to be more discerning. You know, like this could have been a certain level of sacrifice. You're like, okay, I need to say yes to this, I need to say yes to that, so I can make money or something like that, or achieve recognition first, and then I can allow myself to be who I want. But also, some of you are really snapping out of the dark night of the soul. You're waking up. You're like gaining newfound faith in life and in yourself. And the fire is returning into your life. Maybe this is someone that came into your life around March and reminded you of how great things could be, how you can be waking up in the morning and being happy and, you know, and laughing and genuinely enjoying it, not just faking it until you make it, but, you know, genuinely feel joy. And this is good. This is healing. I'm tapped into pain. Like, I feel like some of you have went through something really painful, and I'm sorry, Taurus. I can only resonate, you know, but it seems like you're transmuting this into power, into energy. You're taking the pain and you're using it for magic, you know, to transform your life, to reshape yourself. You are getting up. Now, again, on the surface, you've already gotten up. You got this, right? And you do, but you're still carrying some pain, but the more you achieve and the more you succeed and the more you show yourself what you got and who you are and what you can be, the more you are reminded of how talented and inspiring and capable you are, the more the fire in you is waking up. And you're going back to wishing upon a star. I kind of see a little bit someone who's like, I'm not wishing anymore. I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna jump into the sky and I'm gonna grab my wish. I'm gonna grab the star. I'm not gonna stay. I'm not gonna just sit here and ask and pray and wish. I'm just gonna do it myself. So it's like a combination of ambition, but also kind of losing faith in the universe in a way. Does that make sense? And whether you believe me now or not, whether you resonate with this or not, faith will be restored to you, Taurus. Life will be kind to you. I'm sorry for what it is, whatever this is. But having the guz and that, like a new dawn, sunrise with the sun, there's a fire sign that might be making you really happy, by the way. And then with the open hand, you're like, this here is a closing, right? I don't want this offer. My hand is open for just this new beginning. Not what was. Not my doubts. Not my fears. Not my insecurities. Not my pain. Only for what I know I can have this. I know I can do this. I don't need to settle for less. I don't need to settle for being hopeless. I don't need to settle for just accepting what is given to me. I want to go out there and take what I want. And not just, you know, settle for leftovers from the universe or from life. I'm done with that. This is you really owning up and taking control. And it is really mostly shown also on the inside throughout March and April. Okay, guys. For whatever this is worth, I'm really proud of you. You're very strong. You are. Happy birthday, May. Happy birthday to Taurus. 8 of Cups. Okay, we got this. Ooh. Another Emperor. And 8 of Wands. Okay, so May is looking very, very practical. Looking very practical. Looking very financial. There's opportunities to succeed and you're grabbing them. Oh, okay. Yeah. You're like, I'm doing this with or without you. You want to be with me? Great. You don't want to? Doesn't matter. And once you stop settling, Taurus, once you own Lagas, by the way, very strong feminine, this is Wonder Woman, it's the ocean, very strong feminine energy that creates and destroys, that gives lives and kills. And it's just very powerful, very beautiful. This is also the intuition. This is the independent woman. This is and she's also beautiful and sexy. It's like whatever has been walking away, you're choosing to focus on yourself, to focus on your work. And that can bring someone special, an emperor, for example, archetype. Or you're the emperor that is watching, and that sort of state of mind can bring a special feminine energy. But again, the fire. I have another emperor here after the Queen of Wands and the Sun. So there is a strong fire sign that will be very present in your life this year. Now, this is 2 8s right after this is August, right? So it's another 8. And this is 4. 8, 4, and then 8, 8, 4. There's a lot of 8s and 4s, and here we have 2 4s. You're really connecting to your earth element, Taurus, this year. Now, anyway, for now. I see you doing really well when it comes to money in your career. So far, I see you going through some ups and downs emotionally. You're just kind of trying to regain balance after a difficult time, which you're doing very well by focusing on your work and on your independence and on your sustainability. This is also a test of faith. In May, you are called to prove your faith in a way. It's interesting because here you were giving back, faith in yourself, in life. 8 of Cups is the archetype of going down to the underworld, to the realm of the dead in the Greek mythology, to meet with Persephone, to ask for. Demeter sent Psyche down there to acquire something from Persephone. It was a mission. Psyche needed to prove her love to Cupid, Demeter's Aphrodite's son. Not Demeter, Aphrodite. And Psyche went into the underworld to prove her love to him, knowing very well there's a good chance she will never return because no one returns from that place. This is where all the dead go to. But Persephone took her to heart and helped her, and she succeeded. And that led to the 9 of Cups. So you're getting a newfound faith, an opportunity here in April to be with someone, to love someone, to be loved by someone, to have some sort of wish kind of granted to you, some sort of something that it's very heartfelt to you, for you. That you lost faith a little bit in your ability to have it in a way. And May is like, don't lose track. Stay focused. Don't lose faith. You'll be tempted to a little bit. But please don't. Let go of trying to control or understand it. And there is some sort of change, some sort of movement. I don't think it's a physical move. I think it's a shift in a way of being. So if you were always the single lady or the single guy, I see you shifting into the monogamous person, right? Or the vice versa. There's something here that shifts in your essence. And it's kind of karmic. It was kind of meant. It's kind of destined to happen. Now here Uranus comes back into Taurus around that time. I think it's in March, and that's exactly when the light starts cracking. I'm sorry, when the light starts coming in through the cracks. I think you will be called to let go of something small emotionally to attain something much bigger. Like you'll have to sacrifice one sort of thing to make room for something much bigger. This is 4 and 8 is double, right? And the 8 of Cups, that can be the 9 of Cups. So, hey, this is an opportunity. This is what you can have, this 9 of Cups. Ace of Wands, an opportunity. But you have to let go of certain something, a certain state of mind, a certain way of living, a certain, maybe something specific in your life to make room. If you'll do that, you can have this 9 of Cups. And then May, I feel like is kind of the test time. Well, you have to show that you can. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. You are the boss of you, Taurus. You are. June. Wow, the High Priestess. We had her in February. Wait, what just happened? Oh, sorry, this was like this. This was like this. Lagas is very much the High Priestess, by the way. Oh, wonderful. 9 of Pentacles and Elder of Swords, aka King of Swords. And we just had the 9 of Cups here. And now this in the reverse. Okay. Okay. So this is very much... So here's the thing about the underworld that we spoke of here. And the journey to the underworld to prove your love. A test. There's a karmic test around May. To see if you're worthy of this. It's very interesting. Please come back to this reading every month to be reminded. It's important. This is, by the way, Persephone, the person that is in the underworld, that Psyche is going to her to ask to help her achieve, you know, get the thing that Aphrodite asked her to get as proof of her love for Cupid, okay? You passed the test, Taurus. You passed the test, 100%. Now this in its upright, so this is the bridge between the worlds, okay? This is amazingly synced. This is very chillin', by the way, the way, like this is the queen of the underworld, and this, no, this is the bridge to the underworld. So, and this is the test where you go through the bridge. Psyche here in the 8 of Cups and the myth behind the 8 of Cups. Listen, there's a lot to know about tarot. This is the bridge that she walks, represented by Naudis when it's in its upright. Naudis in reverse is actually wonderful. It means that the bridge is crossed. It means that the bridge is crossed. And you're receiving a gift of some sort from Persephone, from the High Priestess. The opportunity presented itself in April. You went through the ropes. You've proven yourself. And here you have the 9 of Pentacles, which is the achievement after hard work. After the 8 of Pentacles, after the 8s. After you've believed and let go, after you worked. This is the result. 9 and 9. 9 cups wish fulfilled. 9 of Pentacles also wish granted in a way. But that's a granted wish after you worked for it. It's not just that you wished upon a star and, you know, miracle, whoa, here I am. No, it's you worked for it. You've crossed the bridge. It was very hard. It was very scary, but you did it. And I see this King of Swords here. It's going to be an air sign, or the energy of an air sign. There's a certain wisdom, especially with the High Priestess, that is being given to you. You've learned something. You've really what's the word? hell, what's the word? You really integrated a lesson. That was I can't say it's the final. I mean, life is endless, you know, karma, lessons, learning, all that. But this is massive, okay, Taurus? This is very big. I can't help but to connect it to Uranus and Taurus. I mean, it makes sense. But you're being given a gift, something. It's either a knowledge or wisdom or certain something that you always wanted that you're getting, something that you always had difficulties with, that you've always had bad luck with or pain with. The High Priestess has given you something in favor of you crossing this bridge and having blind faith. This is blind faith, okay? 8 of Cups, going down those stairs, crossing this bridge. I mean, it's dark and it's scary. It's an unknown. I'm not trying to scare you. All of us, we have our fears, right? It doesn't mean that it's necessarily actually scary. It's just the unknown is scary. So we all have this unknown to our psyche, to our soul. Deep desires that we don't want to admit or scared of. I know some of you in the past few months have went through, especially when Venus retrograded in Scorpio. Wow. You went through it. You were in the dungeon of the underworld. And now you're stepping out of it physically, but emotionally your soul, part of it is still there because it was intense. So this is when you're going back to reclaim your lost pieces of your soul and regaining back your newfound faith in life, in love, in whatever. This is someone very wise and can give you either very good advice, very good opportunity, like you proved yourself in a way to someone. So everything I just said is symbolic, but this Persephone, this Aphrodite, this King of Swords can be someone that you proved something to them. I don't know what it is that you're going to do, or what it is exactly. It's very interesting. Please let me know. You know, write in the comments as we go, as the months progress. This is a big deal. This is a big traumatic point in your life. May, June. Big. I think good. I think very good. I think you're really, really changing your life, Taurus. Something that was very difficult in your life is releasing itself, is being cut out. I don't know if it's very heavy karma or some sort of cycle that you've been stuck in. But I think you're very powerful and fantastic for doing this really good work and for achieving what you're very worthy of. Can't wait to find out what it is. It could be a special someone, but this could be something really being released in your life that was very difficult, and now it's just kind of, you know, suddenly all the doors are open. Doors are really opening up for you. Okay, July. Oh, this reading is going to be long. Oh, this is what it is. Congratulations, Taurus. 10 of Cups. Either you're getting married or being proposed to or going into a or being in a very happy relationship. Something. You have earned this 10 of Cups. God knows how much you've earned this. And this is the straight continuous of the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. You've proven, you've passed through the test. You've passed through Persephone. She believed you. She believed that your heart is pure. This is your gift. It's happiness. It's the rainbow. This is a fairy tale story. I don't know what's going on here, but this is a real fairy tale story. Battling demons. Having light through the cracks. Being given an opportunity to save yourself. proving yourself very worthy, being very, very, very strong. This is very strong feminine archetype. If you're a man, forgive me. Maybe it's someone in your life. Maybe it's part of you. We all are yin and yang. Let's see. I love this. Oh, 7 of Wands and Initiate of Wands, like the Knight of Wands. And 7 of Wands. And Manaz. Wonderful. This could be the letter M, by the way. No, these could be the letter N. Lagas is like the letter L, in case I didn't mention. M is D and I'm sorry, Manaz is D and M incorporated. Once again, this fire sign, I think this is this fire sign that is around you this entire time. Very supportive energy. Cooperation, sense of community, a bond, unity. It's something that was, it's like, also someone is helping you out with advice about, you know, like maybe something practical or technical in your life. Could be filling out paperwork, could be applying for something. This could be marriage, by the way. This is union. It doesn't have to be marriage. Could be just moving in together or deciding to be together. But this is something. Whew. Because of this journey, I feel like maybe you've known this person a long time. I'm not sure. It doesn't have to. But July is going to be a very happy month for you, where you will be looking back at what you've done and how you've, you know, and how you've been, and you'll be very proud of yourself, and you should. You really, really should. There's an opportunity. Someone is offering you to do something together. Like after all this, someone is like, okay, now I really trust you. Now I really know you're the real deal. Let's do this. Come on, baby, light my fire. A lot of fire in this reading, guys. A lot of passion. This could be someone that you had like just a passionate relationship with, but not necessarily. It didn't necessarily, you know, made into a loving on the surface, flat out, this we're together kind of thing. So if this is your case, then I see it progressing and changing kind of in waves and going through something, and then July is like, all right. Wow. It's an intense reading. Taurus. All right. Ready for August? Yay. 8 of Swords. Interesting. I know what this is. 2 of Swords and Ace of Swords. Fantastic. Don't jump. Oh no, 8 of Swords. This is actually, I really love the 8 of Swords in this deck. I really love the 8 of Swords in this deck, and I'll explain. Let's see the rune. Uruz. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm done. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Uruz is the ox. It's the wild beast. It's a very strong masculine force. It's vital. It's strong. It's healthy. It's assertive. Very much an emperor. It's full of life, full of energy, full of will, full of freedom and ability. Okay. Now, this is what I love about this. 2 of Cups. It's a very dual relationship-y kind of card. And here in this specific 8 of Swords in the After Tarot, there are 2. She's not alone, bind and bound. There's someone with her, unchaining her, like he's cutting through the ropes. With a sword. Hello, Ace of Swords. There's a special person in your life, Taurus, that is really stepping up after all this, that It's like you went through this journey almost seemingly alone. Like you went through a really big karmic test spiritually. And the universe is really, really, really favoring you now because of that. You're really proving yourself worthy. And you've proven yourself to someone, to a specific someone. Now, if you're male watching, so maybe you are this person for a female energy in your life. And if, or maybe it's just vice versa. Feminine is doing it to you. Although, I just look at the figures on the card. So you could be a male watching this and therefore doing this for someone, like if you're cross watching. But this does kind of have the archetype of, the hero that saves the day. I know Taurian women, you're like, no, I'm a strong woman, I don't need to be saved. Let me tell you something, doll. We all, doesn't matter how strong and amazing we are, we all need to be saved. Men, women, we all need to be saved. We all want connection. We all want and need someone to believe in us and be there for us. And then we do the same in turn for them, right? It's mutual. So they save you in one way and then you save them in another way. You save each other. And this is circumstantial. This time, this individual needs this individual. And this is, again, release of karma. This is another 8 on the table. I have so many 8s on the table. And a lot of 9s. Ending of karma. You've proven enough. You've proven yourself. You're being rewarded, Taurus. Very happy for you. And it's on August, okay? So there's a relationship that in July, August is really going to prove itself. Even before that, could be in June. July. I actually see it throughout this entire time, but here it's like it really strengthened. It's like camaraderie. 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 It's very romantic. It's very romantic, Taurus. All the readings are so emotional for me because they're so beautiful. I'm always tearing up. My God. Okay. September. Yay! Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands has been popping. Coming up a lot. If you're not getting married here, then you're getting pregnant. I don't know. The Star and the 5 of Wands. Okay. Raido. Oh my God. Someone is fighting for you. There's a spiritual warrior that believes in you, Taurus. 5 of Wands is the archetype of Jason and the Golden Fleet and Medea, who left her born country where she grew up and left her entire family and her entire life to follow him. It's love at first sight. Very passionate relationship throughout the suit of Wands. And here we have the Ace of Wands, that passion. The Star, which is pure love. And 5 of Wands, it's, he's battling, in this point, he's battling the dragon, okay? And in the mythic tarot, you see him and her battling the dragon together. This is fighting for a common goal. I don't know what it is that you're both challenged with, or one of you is challenged with, that the other is helping the other with. But I find it to be very romantic and beautiful. Now, this could be something technical, okay? Like either financial or what's the word? It could be so many things, but it's going to be really okay because you're really going to work through it together. What did I say? Camaraderie. It just continues. And you're really inspired to do something together, to go out on a mission together, right? Raido is the mission. It's the journey. With cooperation and good communication and good protection and good people around you. It came out and it's upright. Raido, it's also the letter R. This is movement. This is strong movement for something you believe in. This is very creative, by the way. Some of you are maybe going somewhere or traveling somewhere to work on something creative. Many people are inspired around this time to try and get pregnant. It's so interesting. So this could be a symbolic pregnancy. This could be working on a new project, right? Or a new piece of art. But the creativity and the inspiration are skyrocketing. And the joy and the energy are immense. Like, September is beautiful. Very, 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 like, what did I tell you? It's you got rid of all the pain. You've transmuted it into energy, to creative, loving energy. You did it, Taurus, or you're about to. September is 9 months from now, but it's all a process. I really want to hear you out every month. Write in the comments, please. Come back to this page on my Vimeo. Whatever challenges arises, you got it. Please remember what I said. Always keep your head up, do the actions that you need to do, and keep in mind it's looking good. Whew, last quarter of the year. You ready for this? I already know which rune is that because of the shape. It's wheeled. It's the empty rune of the fate. Things that are uncontrolled. Let's see what it is. Page of Cups. So cute. Yeah, some of you are finding out that you're pregnant. I think some of you, there's a soul waiting to come into your life. And it's time, so it's like, okay, time. Initiate of Cups, of Chalices, and Novice of Wands. So this is like Page of Wands and Knight of Cups kind of thing. With the Page of Cups. Wow, yeah, definitely either children around you or very young energy that is affecting you, maybe students if it's relevant to you. But honestly, I think someone's getting pregnant. Or discovering that they're pregnant. Like maybe you've gotten pregnant here in September, and in October you're like, oh, really? Surprise in a box. Now it might be surprising. I don't know if you planned it, I'll be honest. But it's something you're accepting with grace. Also something in you knows that it was destined. Like, this is weird, is like, yeah. Yeah, whether you think you planned it or not, yeah, no, I'm responsible for it. The universe is like, there's a soul waiting to come in. This Page of Wands and the Page of Cups have been coming up a lot. And also the Emperor. And the World. Yeah, and the High Priestess. I think they're all been in all the readings. Wow. Also wheeled in the Guz. And also, I'm really happy to say the only runes so far that are reversed are, there are 3 of them, but one of them I'm really happy that it's in reverse. Now, this reverse is good, depending on the situation. In this situation, I'm reading it good. And only 2 that are in reverse, and they're in the beginning of the year, and it's because it's what you've been carrying from the past year, from 2018. I get it. It's recovery, but from there on, once the Guz kicks in, it's like whoosh, very vital energy. Very vital energy. I don't know what this brings, but for now. Yeah, I just don't know. Okay, I can say maybe you working on something creative again. Whatever creative thing started here, you're starting here again. But honestly, I'm just seeing pregnancy or an offer. A communication. A lot of offers coming in. very sweet, heart-based kind of communication and messages. Someone is trying to express their love to you in a way. And it feels very sweet and very gentle. But I think someone's getting pregnant. Who knows? Okay. And weird. It is weird. November. Wow, Taurus. The Strength card. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think what I know. Oh. I know how I'm taking this. But there's a spirit animal in your life. So you're either adopting, this could be that. Maybe it's not a human baby, maybe you're adopting a pet. Or you're getting strong messages from a spirit animal that you have around this time. For me, it's just Oliver. I always think about Oliver when I see. I just lost my dog, and I just know what it means for me anyway. But the Strength card, another lion, another fire. A lot of fire in this reading. Whoever this is, he's very passionate about you, or she's very passionate about you. And they are a reflection of your inner fire that you've managed to harness and control. You've grown from mutable fire to cardinal fire. You're fixed earth. You need, whatever, never mind. But, you know what, let me just, sorry, I got lost a little bit with this whole Oliver reference thing. Ace of Cups and Temperance. Another ace on the table. I have 2 Ace of Wands. I have Ace of Swords and I have Ace of Cups. And Temperance, which is tempering and syncing together 2 different elements. This is, look how beautiful they speak. Wait, I'll open this. It was the root of the horse. Okay, I need to stop cheering like a little girl and going back to being a serious tarot reader. Okay, Temperance. You can't see it here in this specific deck, but it's tempering the element of fire and the element of water. It's the alchemy between 2 matters that normally shouldn't allegedly be together, right? And what do you know? The element of fire and the Strength card, the element of water and the Ace of Cups. Haha! How everything beautifully just works. This is a very good time in your life. After this, you are really reaping the rewards, Taurus. And I mean like really, and you're feeling good, and you're feeling empowered, and you're feeling safe, and you're feeling inspired, and you're feeling there is such healing, kind, sweet energy around you that is just there for you. You have a partner in crime. The reason why this person managed to finally emerge into your life fully is because you've integrated all these things inside of you. The fire and the water. The balance. You've really grown. And it is inner growth. It can also be movement, like the Chariot. So it is the ruin of the horse. But it's a journey of, if it's a physical journey, then it's a very spiritual one. Okay, Raido is very much of a physical journey here. So this journey that you're taking, yeah, for those of you who are either adopting a pet or getting pregnant or something along those lines, it brings you a lot of joy and it reminds you who you are and what you have to give. November is very much the healer in you is coming out. You're around for others and others are around for you. Specifically a special someone. I think it's this special someone. That literally, that's all I have to say about this. It's just another 8. Very karmic here, but not in the way you think. This is the karmic now rewards now that you're reaping. That's what it's about. First 6 months could be channeling, on and off. Again, things on the surface look great, but emotionally it might take time to integrate. But Once this happens, once you meet Persephone, once you meet the High Priestess, once you cross that bridge, boom, literally everything flips. December. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't. No, you can't make this shit up. You can't write it down. You can't. It's the Empress. And which card did we start with? The Emperor? The Emperor and the Empress. This is divine union, Taurus. This is the masculine archetype and the feminine archetype. This is the first card and the card that surrounds the entire reading. And this is the last card for December. By the way, this is Demeter, mother of Persephone. Yeah, there's a child here. I'm telling you, you guys are gonna create a new life in this world. This is Gaia. This is the Great Mother. This is Demeter. This is life-giving, super balanced, super empowered, but gentle and loving. And towards this, I'm not gonna lie, this started heavy and I was concerned, but oh my God, how I'm happy with this reading. Eight of Pentacles and Element of Swords. So Eight of Pentacles and the element of air. This is also very brilliant time for your career, for your creativity, and whatever business it is that you're working on or have, or an idea. You're sharp and you know how to go about it. Sowilo. No, okay. The Sun. Victory. Towards us is also victory. This is, you see all the cielo, all the sun, all this light. This is Sowilo does that. And this is December. This is like the last month after you've had. Look, listen, guys. You are so hugged and loved and protected. I can't tell you enough just how much. If you're feeling lost and alone right now, this is not the truth. Okay, look at this. I can't make this up. I didn't know the cards. Come on, you know me better than that. If I had mixed the cards in front of you, this would have added like 20 minutes for the reading, because it takes me a long time. It's mixing 13 of the After Tarot and then 26 from these Celtic Tarot, and then 13 runes. I couldn't do it in front of you. But this is... And everything is so much in the upright, like very few cards are in the reverse. If any, let me see, is anyone in the reverse? Dude, I think they're all in their upright. And no, and I mixed those cards and I let them fall. Okay, you're really on your path, Taurus. You really prove yourself. The little boat is with its mothership. Your psychology, yourself is really aligned and really following your soul, your higher self, your path. And look at who's with you. And you want to see something beautiful that I just noticed? The Emperor and the Empress, well, the obvious. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Four of Swords, the element of swords. The element of air, the element of swords here. So here, she starts off as lying down on the bed with a sword in front of her, guarded, protected, restful, tired. And here, same element of swords. Look at this freedom, this liberation. This is how you start this year, and this is how you end it. From lying down to flying. You're liberating yourself. This reminds me of a samurai a little bit, her in here with the sword. You fought for yourself. You've proven yourself worthy. Then someone comes along and fights for you and believes in you with the Ace of Swords here. And then none of you needs any more swords. None of you needs any swords anymore. You have Lagaz and Uruz, very strong feminine archetype, very strong masculine archetype. This is very resonating. This is gorgeous. Sowilo here above us, the sun above us. You know, I mean, come on. Okay, I'm getting to so emotional. I'm happy for you. Oh, I love my seekers. I love you guys so much. I want you to be happy forever, all the time. Please. For me. If not for you, then for me. Just be happy. Wake up happy. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh. So, Akashic Tarot. A clear guidance, clear message for my Taurus seekers. Sun, Moon, Rising, whoever resonates with this. Watching. It's especially Rising, by the way. Rising and Sun. Taurus, 2019. Message from the Akashic Records for Taurus for 2019. That's too much. Sorry, one second. Taurus 2019. Taurus 2019. See, imagine I had done that for 55 cards and rooms. You would never see the end of it. Okay. Yeah, is it 55? 13 times 4. So that's 52. And then 2 more oracles. Oh, that's 54 actually. 7 of Keys, the Ascent. Can you see? Good. Let's read. 7 of Keys. Now this Sowilo here to finish up the reading. It's like beyond. I'm like beyond. No, it needs to go like this. Sorry. Like this. Yeah, strong, massive energy of victory and success. Woof! All right. And Aries had Tuisas as well. And they had the Lovers as the significant card for the entire year. What was I doing? 7 of Keys. I'm sorry. This is the 3rd one I'm doing today, video, and I'm like, yeah, it takes a lot of my energy. I put in a lot of energy for this because it's important. I want these readings to be perfect. Okay, the Ascent. A man stands atop a mountain with a rope draped over his shoulder. Metal stacks known as pitons remain in the steep cliff face that he has climbed, evidence of the difficult path of his ascent. The rope and pitons may have been the physical keys necessary for his achievement, but so were his hard work and resolve. This card shows that with great effort and determination, you can apply yourself to your goals for assured success. Though there may be some risks involved, you can reach the top. There could be a promotion or an advance to a much higher position. Oh, what happened? Where'd you go? To a much higher position, coming. Understand, however, that it isn't just luck or external influences, but your own hard work and application that bring the achievement you seek. So keep your efforts strong. Instead of being passed by, you will climb to the heights. Did I not say it? So here she's climbing down to hell, to the underworld. But same thing. Look, the bottom of the earth is the heavens. Okay, it's all a cycle. So when we go deep, 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 we actually find ourselves at the top. The valley and the mountain are the same. The mountain, the valley, it's the same shape, right? Go deep, climb high. Same thing. Yay! Alright, sorry. I do this sometimes. I-Ching! A message from the I-Ching, please. Normally I would leave the December ones here and here just put the significator for the year. But they just want to beat again. Who am I to argue? I-Ching for Taurus for 2019, please. I-Ching for Taurus for 2019. Message for Taurus for 2019. Message for Taurus for 2019. Okay. Hello. Don't ruin my table. So OCD. Are you over there being like, oh, she's so OCD? 31. Can look. Go. Good. Okay. Xian influence. Above lake, below mountain. A lake on the mountaintop. Mutual attraction. Ooh. This is getting better. The mountain is strong and stable, but can be hard or harsh. The lake is softer. The lake is a softer force than the mountain. Oh, the lake here. I'm sorry, I'm so excited over. See the lake here? Okay, I'm like a little kid. I get excited with every word I read because I'm happy for you and I love the serendipity, but I'm gonna get it together and read. Once again. The mountain is strong and stable, but can be hard or harsh. The lake is a softer force than the mountain, but gains strength from it. Stillness and gentle movement attract and complement each other, their influence enhancing the best in both. This is the best path of wooing, to improve each other through mutual attraction. Could this not be any more perfect? No, I mean, seriously. Hi, Oliver. Hi, Mofo Butterfly. Requires acknowledgement. Don't get me crying. This reading was very intense, Taurus, and beautiful, and let's just say if you no longer believe in fairy tales, well, that'll be kind of funny considering your life is looking like a fairy tale. So I guess if there's any sense in you, you don't have a choice. But keep believing. You don't have a choice but to keep believing, because it's the sensible thing to do. I love you and I'm proud of you. Here on Vimeo, you can also find my Tarot Masterclass. It's an online class. You pick and choose your time. The classes are divided by cards. Each card gets its video. Can book a private reading with me. I have joined a much more comfortable platform for all, for myself and for my seekers. Simple, effective, practical, safe, good. And all the links below. And give this video the heart if you're streaming it, so I'll know you resonated. Like, please comment how you felt about this. It means a lot to me, your comments and your likes. It's like, I'm like, oh, I put so much into this, you know. So communicate back to me how you feel about it. And I hope you'll have the most amazing year. It seems like it. You're climbing a very tall mountain, and it's hard, but you're getting there. It shows that you're getting there. So good job. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. If you're watching this 6 months later, that's good, because it's still relevant. It's for all the entire year. You know, come back to this reading every month. Okay? I love you guys. Bye for now.